Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek, and we're back for Doctor Who. This is Series 1, Episode 3. Hopefully this is coming out on the Wednesday that I'm planning, the week literally after doing the Devil's Court. It's going to be tight to get this edited and put together, because I'm literally, the day that this should be coming out is the day I'm doing my dress rehearsal for my production of Oliver that I'm part of, playing the part of Fagin, hence the big beard at the moment. So yeah, fingers crossed I'm going to manage to get it. But I've got like my friend's wedding, I've got rehearsals, I'll have to get into theatre, so I've got so little time. If it doesn't come out on time, it is because of that reason. So there you go, there's a pretty much full warning. But this is the episode Boom. It is apparently written by Stephen Moffat, and it is the third episode. And although I've managed to avoid spoilers for the episode, I have seen like people considering this so far being the best episode of the series, and by some people's opinions, one of the best episodes for a long time for Doctor Who. So let's check it out. I'm looking forward to this one.
How are we doing?
Less than a mile from base camp. We're right in the middle of a minefield.
Oh, are they bishops? They look like bishops with a collar.
I'm just asking you to switch patrols with me. I'll let you see my tattoo.
Your tattoo?
It's not on general view, which makes it more exciting given the romantic tension between us.
Look, I'm only doing this because I want you to stop
Great.
annoying me.
Thank you. Thanks a million.
Persistence is annoying.
Ambulance. Dead ahead.
Okay.
Or is it the police?
I'll just...
Oh!
Combat detected.
What do you mean, combat detected?
Blind.
Not blind. My vision is temporarily impaired.
Eyesight recovery time estimated. 4 weeks. Evaluation unacceptable. The Villain Guard Corporation would like to extend its deepest condolences on your upcoming loss. Thoughts and prayers.
What the hell? Oh! Oh! That's not a good start. That weird message thing from the robot, whatever that was, that reminds me of the sort of tentacly jellyfish kind of robot things in the Tesselectors in Let's Kill Hitler. You know, all the way back in Series 6.
Doctor!
Yeah, the Doctor's about to be vaporized, clearly.
Now it's confirming if there's a live target on it. One wrong move and boom! I go all food mixer.
Ooh. Are we having something where the Doctor literally cannot move? So it's you know, in a way, it's like the I'm trying to think how to word it. It's like a Doctor Light episode, but it won't be a Doctor Light episode, but it will be at the same time. If that makes any sense, because the Doctor is going to be very restricted in this. He won't be able to move, so it's all going to be down to Ruby in this episode. That's what I'm guessing at this moment in time.
Very carefully move around me and tell me if there's a gap in the light. It's not gone off yet, so I think there's a gap. Hoping for quite a big one.
Probably not. It's probably like that, isn't it?
V for Villain Guard. Biggest weapons manufacturer in recorded history. Supplied all sides in all conflicts for the past 2 centuries in this sector.
Oh, wasn't it? I think he was in the episode The Doctor Dances, the Empty Child one. If I remember correctly, wasn't that where apparently the squareness gun came from that Captain Jack had? And he said, like the Ninth Doctor, I think he said like he got rid of it, and there's like a banana grove there now. I'm pretty sure that was Villain Guard. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was that.
Found something.
A weird thing.
It's a heavy, weird thing.
Oh.
Oh, Ruby, I'm sorry, I forgot. Your first time on a new planet. A brand new sky.
That looks beautiful.
Great mountains, rainbow crystal. Oh, wait until you see the dawn.
Are you going to be able to see the dawn, though, Doctor?
Okay, that isn't an urn. There isn't a body inside of that.
That is the body?
That is
a body.
Eek.
If it goes wrong, you will be caught in the blast.
Well, let's get it right then.
Yeah, let's get it right.
Any significant change, I get too worried about you and my blood pressure goes up, and I don't know how much leeway I have.
Best not to worry then.
This is tense.
You are brave. You are wonderful.
And stupid.
And I forgive you for being incredibly stupid.
Put me in the writer's room.
Over the sea to sky.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. I think that's it.
Wow. You know what? It's a really telling sign of how well something is written and acted when you know it's not real and yet you feel that you can't breathe because it's that tense. Whew.
My recovery was estimated as beyond acceptable parameters for a conflict as budgeted.
War is business, and business is booming.
Ooh. That's deep.
Hello? Hello up there?
You okay? You need help?
I'm looking for my daddy. My dad got special permission to bring me because my mummy got gathered up.
Gathered up?
Gathered?
She got gathered up by God. He loved her so much that he gathered her up early so she can be in heaven with him like an angel. Splice Alison Vader.
Splice Alison Vader. You have been identified as the next of kin of John Fry.
Oh no.
Splice, you okay down there?
I'm here, Monday. I'm trying to find Daddy. I saw him. He was a hologram. Where is he?
Sir, my name is Monday Flynn.
Great name, Monday Flynn. You should marry Ruby. Then you'll be Monday Sunday.
So when you stepped on that mine, you triggered a countdown. It's now trying to assess whether it's acquired a viable target. If it can't within a specified time, it fails safe. It blows anyway.
Oh. Oh. So he's literally a race against the clock.
I'm a much bigger bang than you bargained for. I'm a lot more explosive than I look, and honey, I know how I look.
This is tense.
You could blow up half of this planet.
Ah, that's not good.
Give me the gun. What are you doing? Come back! Come here, that lovely! Come back! Come back right this way!
Oh, Ruby, you're both smart and an idiot.
Shoot me. It needs to detect an injury or it won't triage.
Oh! Oh!
Ruby Sunday. Next of kin. Next of kin.
Yes?
Next of kin.
Snow again!
It's good, it's good, it's good. The snow is good. While there's snow, there's hope.
It's frozen. Hey, what?
Please. What do we do?
Surrender.
What do you mean, surrender?
Even if I had the divinity to authorize that, it wouldn't switch off the landmine.
Yes, it would.
Why?
Because it's your landmine.
What do you mean it's her landmine?
You declared war on an empty planet. There are no Castarians in the mud. They're not in the fog. There are no Castarians.
Damn.
You are fighting your own hardware and it's killing you at just the right amount to keep you buying more.
Wow.
Prove it.
How? How'd you prove it?
What, seriously? Now you need proof. Faith Giao. Dad to dad. Dust to dust. Am I right?
So he can't. He's just an AI simulant.
The AI can learn.
Defenses.
Whoa!
Defenses.
What is it? What is happening?
I'm fine. How are you?
Where are you?
Oh no, is he dead? Oh. Damn.
If anything happens to me, I want you to know that I love you. And honestly, it's okay that you don't love me back.
At least he kind of gathered that before he snuffed it. Are we able to use his body now, though, to save the Doctor?
The AI known as John Francis Veta has been identified as a hostile data virus and permanently deleted.
Damn it!
This landmine will induce fail-safe immolation shortly. If you are not the selected target, please stand clear.
Run!
If you're not the selected target.
Dad to dad, dust to dust.
Oh!
Virus out.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Okay.
Kiss.
Oh!
Oh, why are you lying around missing all the good stuff? A war just got switched off and very possibly sent to bed without his supper.
I don't.
Basically, the Langard, basically. Just wait till Daddy gets home.
Of course, we've got to have a mic drop moment.
He's not gone. He's just dead. He's not gone.
She's kind of right and wrong, but I love the sentiment.
I will be popping in every now and then. Fish fingers and custard is my favorite. Dying defines us. Snow isn't snow until it falls.
Oh! Snowflake! Right, I already checked in advance. There is no end credits, so I don't need to bother checking through the end. And obviously I'm not going to see the spoilers for next week's, or the trailer for it. So give me a couple of minutes. I need to gather my thoughts on this one. That was that was way better than the first two episodes that we've had of this. But I still need to gather my thoughts, so I'll be back in a moment.
A few moments later.
It's been a long time in Doctor Who since we've had a Stephen Moffat episode, you know. But the important thing, I think, is the fact that what he delivered in his writing for this episode, he really harkens back to Stephen Moffat of the original RTD era. Stephen Moffat in the original RTD era, he wrote some of the classic stories of that era. You know, he did the two-parter Empty Child and The Doctor Dances. He did The Girl in the Fireplace. He did Blink. He did The Silence in the Library two-parter. When he then went on to do his own era of the show, which I'm currently reviewing at the moment, you can check out my reviews of that, most of his criticisms tended to be that he overcomplicated things. This episode, boom. I think what made it great today is the simplicity of it. It wasn't overcomplicated. I mean, okay, maybe it was a bit complicated at times, and it was really fast-paced, yet at the same time really slow-paced, if that makes any sense to you. But I think a lot of the explanation aspects of it felt a little bit rushed for me personally this first time watching it, and I am literally doing this part of the video like 5 minutes after I've watched the episode. So I haven't had a great deal of time to really sit on it and digest. Maybe with repeated viewings I may think actually the pace was better as I understand it a bit more. But at this moment in time, it felt a little bit rushed, the explanation aspects of it. Everything else, it was deliberately slow-paced. It was actually a real-time episode in many ways. In the only time we've really had that since the revival back in 2005 would probably be the episode 42, which didn't really work for me personally, because I like real-time stuff, because sometimes you can do a really good story when you know that you're literally in a time crunch. Now, I did spot something when I was watching that, but I wasn't sure, so I needed to check it out, and it turns out I've missed way more than I really have thought, because the woman who was playing the ambulance sort of avatar, she looks really familiar when she came out as the sort of hologram version. Not so much when she was on the screen, but the hologram version, I was thinking, she looks really familiar. And then as I'm kind of watching, my mind is kind of running through my head. What I thought, and I could have been wrong, but I thought it was the same woman who played the tea lady in the Devil's Cord episode last week. And I was right. It was played by a woman called Susan Swift. But what it turned out is she's been in other episodes of Doctor Who, this new era starting with the 14th Doctor. She has actually been in every episode so far with the 15th Doctor. She has only been in like little cameos here and there, so for the person who's not paying attention, it would be, understandable that you may potentially miss it. But she was in the Christmas special as a bit of a heckler in a pub. She was in Space Babies as one of the adults who left the spaceship. And then she was a tea lady in the Devil's Court in the 60s. And she's here in this now. But that's not all. She has also been in the episode Wild Blue Yonder with David Tennant and Donna Noble. And if you're not sure where she was in that, she was in that whole Isaac Newton scene, which spawned the whole Mavity change thing. And I have said that the whole Mavity thing, I feel that it's too much of a coincidence that has been there and been a thing. And I theorised that maybe we'll see the Doctor and Donna again if Ncuti Gatwa's version has to go back and change it so that never happened, then it becomes Gravity again. It may not be them that comes back now. It could be this, the housekeeper, I think she was, of Isaac Newton. I think that's who she played in that. So I really missed a hell of a lot, it would definitely seem. But yeah, this whole episode, again, it's kind of similar in a way, I think, to Oxygen in the Peter Capaldi era. That it's kind of putting a corporate spin on, war, effectively, or some form. Because obviously in that it was commercialization and capitalism on space travel and stuff. So it's interesting that they're doing another thing where they're kind of trying to do a bit of a moral kind of link to something. Some people are going to probably call out and say, oh, that was very woke. No, I mean, Doctor Who's always put something in a way to try and resonate with the viewers, especially when it's futuristic stuff, because you've got to find some way of kind of finding the familiar with it in some way. But yeah, this was just a really strong episode. I mean, the performance of Ncuti Gatwa in particular, wow. Because so far, we've seen him in pretty much all of his outings being very fun and happy and happy-go-lucky and kind of thing. Here, he only really had that at the end once the threat was over. It was brilliantly performed by him. And his dynamics with Ruby was great, but yeah, the emotional depth, and I said it last week in the Devil's Court reaction that I was hoping to see that emotional side of him, and we did get a glimpse of it in that episode. Here we had it full on in your face. And if I hadn't already felt it, which I already have, but if I hadn't, this episode would be the one that would solidify him for me as the Doctor. You know, that Doctor moment. You know, and I've said it before in other things, that there is often a moment. It might be an episode, it might be a line, it may be a look, it could be whatever, but there is that moment when you go, this is the Doctor. And maybe I'll do a video on that at some point and discuss when I found that moment with each of the various Doctors. I mean, I've kind of already felt it with Ncuti Gatwa, but yeah, this would have been it had I not already felt it, but damn, that was a good episode. And I apologise that I'm sort of rambling. I'm probably not really giving a very coherent roundup of my thoughts, but that's going to come later on when I eventually get round to doing a full in-depth review of it, once I've had time to re-watch it and really sink my mind into it, because this was a great episode and it will be re-watched. It really, really will be. The last part I will just put on, I love that Stephen Moffat has kind of circled back on some of the things that he's introduced in the past, like with Villengard, like the idea of the, you know, the religious Anglican clerics, soldiers. I think it was a nice touch to kind of bring some of those stuff back that he brought into the show in the past. And yeah, maybe we'll see Villengard again, maybe we won't. I don't know, you know, who's to say? Because Stephen Moffat is actually going to be doing another episode. He's actually doing the upcoming Christmas special, which is quite surprising, because normally it's the showrunner that does the current kind of Christmas or holiday specials. But yeah, this may actually be the first time, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I think it actually might be the first time that the showrunner is not doing the holiday special. So I'll look forward to seeing that with interest. But thank you for sticking with me. Please subscribe if you're new. Please do drop your comments and let me know what your thoughts were of this episode. But for now, my name is Kevin. I am a geek, and you have been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.